how we missed that last time. But we didn't walk up the shore last time either. I think it was in a spot where it was so thick on shore we had to walk around, like in the woods.
This is a Sterling engine.
I mean, it had
and a Lombard.
Quite some time. It wasn't there for just a year or two. But the heads, it appears to be in pretty good shape. There's one hairline crack. I mean, this one also has a hairline crack, but the one I found has the same hairline crack in the same spot. Obviously, the cylinder can do so.
Oh, he's the Ranger up there?
So you'll have to pause it to read that.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. Yeah.
Remember a while back we were talking about we wanted to go back up to a site where you guys had grabbed something?
This here's another one we'll walk up to and take a look at. Got a big set of bunks on it. So the funny thing is Paul Breton owns these. And I met him years ago. He was in a deal where he didn't have room enough to put all of his Lombards under cover. So he had to get rid of a steam engine, a few other things. And he put an ad in Uncle Henry's, and I called him, I met him. Ended up hauling home a trailer load of shit so he could have a bay open. And, you know, never become friends with him, so to speak, but we talked several times, different places. So he's an old acquaintance. And I hadn't seen him for about 20 years. Me and Carol came up here to Leonard's, this is Bradley, I guess it is. Leonard Mills Museum, Forestry Museum. And anyway, this stuff's all Paul Breton stuff. I walked up and I says to a guy that was standing by the other one there, I says, Paul Breton still involved with this stuff? And he says, yeah. He says, he's right there. And he threw his hand up. I didn't recognize him. He didn't recognize me. It's been so many years. But this is another. You'll have to kind of pause it if you want to really read it. Yeah, it's hard to. The sun is so hard today. Try to get in the shadow of it. Just pause it on each section. I'll start at the top since I got myself in the shade. So 7,500 back in 34. That was a good chunk of change. Guy had to be moving some wood. So he's 18,000. It doesn't have the original motor in it, but he knows what the original one is. He's working on trying to get it and put it back in the machine. I guess this is an international one. That's probably why they don't have the hoods up on it. It's been converted over. But yeah, quite a beast, quite a piece of Maine history. Of course, originally they were all steam. We got roller tracks on it. So, anyway.
Just a little bit, just like usual. The usual amount of choke. The usual amount of, which is like.
So Paul, the owner's on the back side in the brown suit.
Right.
Fordson, or a Ford with half tracks. running. Quite a machine. That replaced a lot of horses up in Maine. They'll make a big loop out here. So Carol, she's being the head chef here. Got the old Coleman going. Dogs are in the cab. They've been out walking with Carol there for the last 15-20 minutes. So anyway, a lot of the stuff isn't running at this Leonard's Mills today. They've got a clapboard mill or build on L's that they're all 50% set up. And there's a sawmill beside of it that's probably looks like it's actually operable, but middle of winter, basically the Lombards are the big attraction they're running, and a bunch of static displays. But we drove up here just to see it. We was hoping to see the Lombards go. They're not running the steam ones for the simple reason it's too much trouble to, you know, they got to water them up and then they got to winterize them when they get done for one day. It's not worth it. But anyway, we're up here. We've seen everything we wanted to see, and Carol's just doing the cooking. So we'll yeah, get you out of the sun. So anyway, we're having a good time up here. There's no wind to speak of. It's a beautiful day, about 20 degrees. So anyway, quick little video what we've been up to. So keep safe, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.